Welcome back to lesson 2 of SS Cultural Heritage of India Traditional Art Forms. And in the first two videos, we had done in detail about the various art forms. As I told you that there are 64 art forms and many we did earlier. Here in this video, we move ahead with the different dance forms. Kuchipudi. One we already did Bharatnatyam and now this is a second. Now, Kuchipudi dance style was created in 15th century. It is mostly based on the description of women's beauty. That is, this dance form usually describes the beauty of a woman. Different poses, that is dance pose, and gestures, that is actions with hand, performed by male and female dancers, are very beautifully woven in the foundation of this dance. Woven means they are included. You can see the beauty and the actions and various beautiful poses of men and women dancer in this Kuchipudi dance. Kuchipudi is famous in Andhra Pradesh. Guru Prahlad Sharma, Raja Reddy, Shobha Naidu, etc. are well-known dancers who have preserved this ancient tradition of dance. The third dance form is Kathakali. This dance style is very famous in Kerala. The word Kathakali has been derived, that is, we have got this word from the dramas based on ancient epics. You must be knowing this, Ramayana, Mahabharata. So the word Kathakali has been derived from the dramas of Ramayana and Mahabharata and mixed dramas of Sanskrit and Malayalam. The characters of this art, that is those who perform this art, they wear beautiful plaited attires. Attires means dress. Plaited means with pleats, with fold. We have to read their facial expression to recognize the features of the character. So when you see this dance form, from the facial expression, we come to know who is playing which particular role in that dance. The crown they put on is very beautiful, artistic. The character performs his or her dance with facial expressions and poses, that is various actions of hands, to introduce the characters or features of Trilok. And they come in front of the curtain with the light of earthen lamp only. So in this Kathakali dance form, those who are performing, that is his or her, they perform with various facial expressions, which is very important, and hand gestures or poses are equally important. And these two things tells us about the features of Trilok. Then these dancers, they come in front of the curtain in front of the audience with earthen lamp, that is diya, in their hand. Poet of Kerala, Sri Vallathur Kalamandalam, that is who founded the Kalamandal Kathakali, then Krishna Prasad and Shivaraman. So these three people have earned great fame. That is, they are very famous in our country and also all over the world in relation to Kathakali dance form. The next dance form is Kathak. Now Kathakali is of South, as we saw. Kathak is a dance form of North India. The line Kathan kare so Kathak kahave is connected to Kathak dance. Now here, this particular dance form tells us or narrates the life events, means what all things happen, the incidences of the life of Lord Krishna. It is observed that it has developed with Shringar Bhakti of Vaishnav community. As Lord Krishna is paid respect, or it is more like in the Vaishnav community. So it has been always observed that this dance form has developed with Shringar Bhakti. In this style of dance, the dancer turns around on one leg and shows references of dance, that is various steps of dance, various you can call the poses of dance are mostly shown by the dancer by turning on one leg. Women wear, it is WEAR. Women wear narrow trousers and frilled attire. Attire over here is a long frock, which is actually today is called anarkali. This style of dance has been kept alive by great people like Pandit Sri Birju Maharaj, Sitara Devi, Kumudini Lakhia, who is from Ahmedabad itself, and many other great dancers. The next dance form is Manipuri dance. The word itself tells you that it's from Manipur. The people of Manipur dance on every occasion and festival. There is a people of Manipur region, they dance on every occasion. This dance style is chiefly based on Ras Leela and Bal Leela of Lord Krishna. Now the previous dance form Kathak, what we read about was that dance form told us about the life events and incidences of Lord Krishna. Whereas Manipuri dance is based on Ras Leela and Bal Leela of Lord Krishna. Manipuri dance is divided into two types, Lasya and Tandav. And the plaited means a dress with pleats. So the plaited green colored petticoat is known as cumin, very important, and at the same time silk blouse and a belt are put on around the waist. So what is the dress for this dance form? Green colored plaited petticoat called as cumin. Next is silk blouse, and then very important is a belt that is put around the waist. Now Guru Amobh Singh, Atambo Singh, need not laugh. Guru Bipin Sinha, Naina Jhaveri, Nirmal Mehta have gained worldwide fame. I can understand from the name itself, you might find it a bit humorous, but it's okay. So these are some great people, and that is once again Guru Amobh Singh, very interesting word, Atambo Singh, and many others. So move ahead with the next part, that is dramatic art. So up till what we did was clay art, leather art, and many other things, wooden art. Then we did painting, then various dance forms which could be asked as a detailed answer for 4 marker. And now here we move ahead with one more form of art that is related to dramas. Dramatic art. Presenting sanskar, that is, sanskar you must be knowing, your values, with entertainment is a unique feature of Indian dramatic art. It was done earlier in this chapter that how in ancient time dramas were not only for entertainment, but they also provided sanskar. They were a form of conveying moral message to the society. Apart from this, anchor and funny pair of jokers, that is clowns, they also used to entertain audience. Like nowadays also you must be seeing that the anchors, though there are no clowns in our reality shows, but the anchors in the reality shows that we see on TV, these anchors, they keep on entertaining the audience apart from the main dances and all. So at that time also the system was same. Natya Shastra by Bharat Muni is well known or famous in the field of art. Learn this. Dramatic art, writing of drama and performance of drama along with audio visual aids. Audio visual aids you must be knowing. Audio, that is for listening, visual, that is you see. So dramatic art was audio also and it was visual also. And this trio holds the capacity to entertain the people of all age group. Let's repeat. Dramatic art, writing of drama, and performance of drama along with audiovisual aid. These three things used to hold the capacity to entertain the people of all age group. That is not only young or old, but it was all age group. Children, young, adult, and elderly people all were entertained by dramas. Dramatic art is a mixture, that is amalgamation of all the arts. Very important, inverted comma, learn it. Describing this, Bharat Muni says, there is no book, there is no sculpture, there is no knowledge, there is no deed which is lacking in dramatic art. So let me explain. As per Bharat Muni, dramatic art or drama means that he is trying to explain or describe it as that there is no book in this world or no sculpture, that is making of these statues and all, or there is no knowledge or no deed which is not there in drama. That is, when you go to see drama, there is everything included. There is action and there is knowledge and there is lot many things that is included in drama. That is like today's movie. When you go to see any movie, you see climax, anticlimax, and lots of fight between the hero and villain and lot many things. Then only naturally we are entertained by the movie. But if it's just a very flat movie, no climax, no anticlimax, no hero heroines or no dusham dusham, I don't think so that you would enjoy that movie, of course. So same way in those days also, dramas had all the things included in it. So all age people were entertained. The first drama of Bharat Muni was Devasur Sangram, very important. In Sanskrit literature, we have various well-renowned, that is famous dramatists. Dramatists means those who used to write the dramas. Bhas is the poet of poets among them. That is, among all the poets, the best could be considered as Bhas. He has blessed us or gifted us, or you can call bequeathed us, dramas like Karnabhar, Urubhanga, Dutvakyam, based on Mahabharata. Whereas Kalidas, the foremost poet, gifted us various dramas or plays like Abhigyan Shakuntalam and Vikramavarshiyam and Malvikagnimithram. Apart from this above dramas and dramatists, many other dramatists also came and they made our Indian dramatic art of Sanskrit literature very rich and world famous. So as we move ahead, we see that in Gujarati dramas, who all was famous, who made our Gujarati stage world over renowned. The name of Jai Shankar Sundari is foremost in dramatic art of Gujarati. Besides Amrut Nayak, Bapulal Nayak, Deena Pathak, Jashwant Thakkar, Upendra Trivedi, Praveen Joshi, Deepak Ghiwala, and many others are famous playwright. Now here you must have seen that Deena Pathak, others I think that you must not be knowing these other people who are the performers. But Deena Pathak you must be knowing, or maybe you must have seen her daughters playing great role on TV serials like you can say in Khichdi, that Hindi TV serial based on Gujarati family. The fat lady calling Praful, and every time she was asking the meanings of various English words. She's a famous TV artist, movie artist, and she is the daughter of Dina Pathak. And her sister is equally famous as a TV and movie artist. So now let's move ahead. Now there was a great contribution of regional and other drama institutions in this field. So it was not only Gujarati stage, it was all over our country. Various regions had their own dramatic institution. Now next is Bhavai. This all you must have heard, though nowadays we don't see this Bhavai and all. But in ancient time, Bhavai was very famous some hundreds of years back, or maybe even till last 100 years before also Bhavai used to entertain people. Now script writers, that is script writers means those who write these stories and all, have said that Bhavai is emotion oriented drama. Emotion oriented drama means it was like a story but emotional, and it also used to give you some moral. It is special dramatic art that started 700 years ago by Aset Thakur. This art, which has been providing education to the people along with entertainment at very low rate of the tickets, that is at the economical rate, was promoted during Solanki era. Now Solanki era we already did before. Patola of Patan, Siddharth Jai Singh. The same during the Solanki period, Bhavai was promoted by those kings. They supported them monetarily to come ahead and entertain the people and even educate the people. And this system started 700 years ago. It was chiefly performed without curtains, with light humor, and with the music that was played on trumpet. Now the characters disguised. That is, disguise means you actually don't know who the person is performing the drama or Bhavai, but he has taken the form of some other personality, some great personality. So characters disguised in the form of Ramdev, Jhanda Julan, Kajoda, etc. are the main features of Bhavai. So the artists used to take the form of various people on whom the play was featured. Like for example, nowadays, like the people, those who see Ramayana and Mahabharata on TV, so the person has disguised himself in the form of Lord Ram. Actually, that man is not Ram. He is just an actor, but he has disguised himself in the form of Ram. Or the lady has disguised herself in the form of Sita. That is told over here. Now, theme of Bhavai includes a fight or a protest against various social vices, that is social evil. The characters like Rangla Rangli are used to promote the programs. Promote means to educate the people, to create awareness among the people. So Rangla and Rangli were the main characters in Bhavai, that you have to remember. And they were used to promote the programs like girls' education, save the girl child, etc. Now it means that it is not today's program or this programs related to girls' education, save the girl child, women empowerment. All this are not related to our modern day awareness program. They were carried out since many hundred years before also. But somewhere it was forgotten in between some years, and now once again it has been started. Now those who perform this Bhavai play trumpet and pray to the goddess by singing or reciting hymns. Now folk dances, once again in your textbook you need some correction. It is folk, F-O-L-K, dances of Gujarat. Now up till now when we saw the various dance forms like Kuchipudi and many other, these dances or dance form are not such where anybody can go and dance. They were classical dances where you needed some proper training. But in folk dance, you don't need any training. It's like Garba or Ras. I don't think so that you need training, then only you can take entry to go and play Garba. So these are some of the folk dances of our state, Gujarat. There are varied dance forms belonging to different communities of Gujarat. These dance forms are according to the traditions and customs. Among them are tribal dance, that is Adivasi dance form. Then there are some folk dances, then Garba, Ras, and many other such folk dances. Such art of dance can be seen at the time of festivals, marriages, and fairs. Fairs means Mela. Next part, tribal dance. This all you must be interested. Like some words are used, ho ho, and lot many in Adivasi dance form. Tribal dance of Gujarat is seen at the time of festival, marriage, fairs, and to please gods and goddesses. So this tribal dance of Gujarat was carried out in order to please god and goddesses. भगवान को खुश करने के लिए. Most of the dances are performed by performing or forming a circle along with various traditional musical instruments. Now this tribal people used to perform their dance by forming a circle, and they used to play various musical instruments like drum, manjira, dholak, along with songs in their own regional language, that is their region or their area language. The songs were sung. In the dance form known as Chado, characters imitate, that is they copy, different bird creatures like peacock, squirrel, and sparrow. Dance like Malino Chalo and Thakariya Chalo are seen in Dang region. Dang region, that's before you reach Saputara from Ahmedabad. Just before Saputara starts, there is a forest cover, and that area is a Dang region which is covered more by Adivasis. Now, whereas Tippani dance of laborers, Shram Hari, laborers means Shram Hari, that is those who do hard work. So they used to perform dance which was given the name Tippani dance, and it was performed by Bhil communities and Koli communities. Now these dancers perform dance in group on the set of thick sticks which are joined with small sticks stuck to the ground. Now Garba, this all you must be crazy about. The word Garba is derived from the word Garbhadeep. Earthen lamp is placed in a whole earthen pot, that is there is a round pot in which there are holes, and a diya is put inside that pot. Dancers then keep it on their head and move around in circle. Garbas are performed during Navratri festival, in Hindu month Aso Sud Ekam to Aso Sud Navami, or somewhere up till Dasam, or on Sharad Poonam, in all parts of Gujarat. Gujarati people perform and sing Garba to worship and pray Adhya Shakti, that is goddess of power, Mother Jagdamba. Generally, it is performed in the open ground, encircling to the Mandvi, which is kept in the center. Like the pot and the goddess figure is kept in the middle, and people play encircling this Mandvi. And along with the strokes of hands and beats of drums. So on one hand, nowadays we have DJ, like music and all that is carried out, and it's all very much on the artificial form that the Garbas and Ras and all are carried out, or maybe some on various Hindi movies beat that people love to play Garba. But even today, when you go to some villages of Gujarat, you will see that there are even today on the beats of drum and with the strokes of hand, that is ताली बजा के. People, they perform Garba. It has its own unique beauty. Gujarati poetry known as Garba and Garbi are chiefly connected with Krishna Bhakti. Gujarati poet Dayaram wrote poems in Gujarati which made ladies sing the colorful and emotional Garbi of Lord Krishna's love. The next part is related to Ras. This also you must be knowing because you must have been playing this in Navratri. Ras is a dance to be performed in a circle along with singing. There is a story that Lord Krishna had shown Ras Leela to devotee, that is Bhakt Narsi Mehta. Ras is mostly performed in Gujarat during Navratri and Janmashtami festival. Dandiya Ras is one of its types, but some people perform Ras by placing earthen pot on their head. Due to increasing influence of Vaishnav community or sect, Ras became very popular. Women wear traditional dresses like embroidered chaniya choli, which is so very famous in our state also, and men wear embroidered kediya dhoti when they perform Ras or when they play Ras. And other dance form of Gujarat are, you will have to learn all this for your short note, each for 2 marks. Now first is Gof Gunthan dance. Gunthan means to weave. It is performed on the beats of drum, that is by beating the drum, and on the basis of tal and lay of music. Tying rope with mandap. Mandap you must be knowing, that 4 wooden bamboos, and on that 4 end of the bamboos on the top are tied up with a cloth. So tying rope with mandap, pillar, tree, and holding the other end in the hand. So one side of the rope or one end of the rope is tied to the tree or pillar, and the other end is in the hand of the person who is dancing. Now these people, they perform dance in group, holding the rope in one hand and dandiya in another. They make creeper-like formation. So they keep on moving in circular manner, and this rope in their hand by self, due to the movement of the people, it starts weaving itself. That is, some design is created with the rope. So they make creeper-like design, going one inside and the other comes outside. So the rope gets woven, and this is repeatedly done, forming a circle. This way they make and open the gunthan, that is plate. And this style of dance is called Gof Gunthan dance. Now Dhamal dance of Siddhis. Siddhis, presently living in Jambur village in the center of Gir, originally belonged to Africa, performs this dance. They perform dance by rhythmically, that is on rhythm, striking mashira. Now mashira is a coconut shell, that is the outside part of coconut, dry coconut, containing earthen lamp inside it, and then it is covered with a cloth. Then they wear peacock feathers and hold small drums in hands, forming a circle. They dance with high and low pitch intonation. High and low pitch intonation means sometimes they, along with dancing, they shout at the top voice, that is high pitch intonation, and suddenly the same tone goes low. And this sound that they create is ho ho, which echoes in the whole forest. They dance in a group, imitating the voice of animals and birds. So these people, originally they came from Africa. And there is the last slide of this chapter. And once again, as the other videos also, as I told you, you need to go through on and on again, so that the chapters become easier for you every time that you listen to it and read it. Merayo dance, Padhar dance, and Kali and May dance. Now, this type of dance is seen near the stepwell of Banaskantha region. Toran is woven with the tall grass of reed and Junjari. This dance is performed on drum beats and sword tricks. And this type of dance is called Merayo dance. So you need to learn with this what is Merayo dance, and it is a toran, as I told you before, is woven, or a toran is made with the help of some tall grass, that is of reed and Junjari. And the dance is performed with the support of drum beats and sword tricks. In Surendranagar region, the people of Padhar community dance with tal and lay of dandiya and manjira. They perform a dance. And while dancing, they generate scenes like the waves moving up and down, like sea waves or like a ship moving on the sea waves. Kolis of Saurashtra perform Koli dance, holding madarsio on head and headgear, that is pagdi, turban, decorated with embroidery and mirrors tied with green colored embroidered belt. So these are all the various dance forms along with the dresses that they used to wear, and they wear even bait on their waist to perform dance. Similarly, May dance of Saurashtra and other dance of Bharwad tribe are famous. As we discussed in the previous chapter, here also we find that Indian culture is universal, mixture or assimilating all as a result of arrival of various tribes. So this, all the dance form that we have discussed were not originally only from our country, but universally we have assimilated it. That is, all the tribes that came to India, as we did in the first chapter of SS, they brought along with them some dance forms, some music and many other things. So we have added up all those in a Indian dance form now. And as a result of arrival of various tribes, since ancient time to contemporary one, that is from ancient till today, many changes have taken place in dance form and in other arts, like growth and development of handicraft, home artistry, painting, dancing and various other fine arts. This shows rich and varied heritage of India, and it leaves long-term or permanent impression of India on the horizon of the world. That is, never ever in the world people will forget this great and rich heritage of our country. So we stop over here with this chapter, and next time we meet with one of the interesting English chapter. Thank you till then, and see you soon.